Yo, what is up? So, I thought I'd make a video because I wanted to have a talk about this AMD FineWine video and why I don't think it's not that bad at all. I mean, I don't think they got. I think the main thing they got wrong was saying it's just driver updates, but then again, I'm not. I think he's corrected himself, Steve here. But yeah, it definitely weren't down to just driver updates, but I think the main point of the video was that how much the 9070 XT has improved. So I think that is I mean, the outrage was pretty. I mean, I'll be honest, I've never seen, if it was about Nvidia, how much their drivers have improved. I don't think there would have been a big thing made of it. I think you certainly wouldn't have seen all these people trying to run all these benchmarks. I don't think, and try and see if it's right. I mean, I've never seen anything like it on Twitter. I mean, I saw all these people, like, there's like some big outrage at, it's AMD, surely they can't improve. That is literally the feeling I get. I mean, I'm pretty sure if it was Nvidia, it would have been totally different. I think there wouldn't have been an outrage like this. The general conception would be, well, it is Nvidia. You know, that it's got to be good. I mean, they can release graphics cards that ain't that great, and you still get people buying them. It's what I've come to expect. I mean, I've been on PC gaming about 4 years now, and ever since I went AMD, I've said it in my previous videos, AMD just can't be good at anything according to majority PC gamers. It's literally impossible for AMD to be good at something without someone trying to pick holes in it, and that is generally what I've found. Unfortunately, it's I mean, with anything, with the adrenaline I've praised it, as I've said, I've praised this on Twitter in the past, and you always get some wanky Nvidia fans say, they ain't that great. Well, I've got news for people like you. I much prefer it over the Nvidia app, as I said. And for me, again, I don't want to hate on Nvidia. I mean, I've got nothing against them, but I just don't see what is so special about Nvidia. Although they do have they do push their technology, like path tracing and all that. But as I've said in the past, it is in sort of beta form. It never really works how it should. I totally don't. It runs far too slow for me. But yeah, I just generally found myself just getting wound up on Nvidia drivers and then going back to AMD and having a better time with it. That's my personal experience. But yeah, it does seem. It always seems to be the case if like with FSR4, although that's generally accepted there, but you still get all these people saying, it's a, like DLSS2 or some bullshit like that, when that was clearly terrible. DLSS2 was bad, very bad when it came out, and you literally notice the difference after each update they do. So, I mean, it just makes me laugh. The lengths people will go to just to pick holes in that AMD, anything good that's come out. Like, they're just literally, you see them all on Twitter trying to dispute it and all that. Even Ancient Gameplays confirmed it. Like, he said there's improvements, but it isn't just related to driver updates. So the whole point of it, at the end of the day, all I'm bothered about is, has it improved the 9070 XT in performance since it was released? I don't give a toss if it's not only driver updates. It's SAM. So I mean, smart access memory, I'll show you in there. That I know from previous experience that actually dramatically improves FPS in quite a few games. If this is what you need enabled, and that could actually add on like 35 FPS in a certain game once AMD unlock the profile for it. So, like, I'm pretty sure the Assassin's Creed games, I think that got a big jump in shadows once they updated that. So it can come with game updates, it can come within the drivers that AMD release. So, I mean, it is part of a driver update, so technically, I think that is you could say that's a driver update with SAM, but it's still a driver update. So, at the end of the day, it's pretty simple for me. Has it improved? I know it's improved. I mean, I've pretty much, I think he says here.
We first reviewed it, and others have reported seeing the same thing online.
Yeah, he's basically saying it's improved.
TXT appears to improve since we first reviewed
it. Yeah, and he's spot on, so I don't see he's said nothing wrong there. I mean, I'll still watch Hardware Unboxed. I mean, not everyone's perfect, but I believe they've done it in good faith. I mean, definitely, I've no. There you go. Okay, mate. But I've no Hogwarts Legacy. I only tried it out the other day, and that is definitely running really well. That's the best experience I've had. I've tried it on Nvidia. It was stuttering. On 9070 XT, that is the best experience I've had recently. Like, it's running so smooth. So I haven't tested it on the 7800 X3D, but if you got 9800 X3D or 9070 XC, I'm pretty sure you're getting a good performance anyway with this. 9070 XC, as long as you've got a decent Ryzen CPU, like one of the higher end ones. So it's not really up for debate. I mean, it's definitely improved. But people, I mean, if they're obviously they're trying to say it's not just driver updates, fair enough, but would you go that far? If it was Nvidia, I'm pretty sure the general opinion would be, well, I just don't see him looking into it as deeply. Like, as soon as it's AMD, it's like, oh, nah, that can't be right, because that AMD are meant to be totally shit, aren't they? So, but it's don't surprise me. It's literally what I've come to expect when ever since I've come to PC gaming. You literally can't praise AMD because as soon as they do something good, you get these ultras, these Nvidia fanboys coming out of the woodworks and saying, nah, but you can't do that. You know, I can't play Cyberpunk with path tracing or some bollocks like that. That's literally what it is. And I would suggest people just ignore it, because just stick to what you know. That's what I do. I mean, I know the games. I can tell you the games where AMD have improved in. So I'm pretty sure it's Shadows was one, Hogwarts is one. I'll have to look at some other games if I load my Steam library up. But I've definitely noticed improvements myself, and that's what I'll go by, because I mean, it coincides with the information I've seen from Hardware Unboxed. But I've definitely noticed improvements in quite a few. I'm pretty sure that improved. Yakuza, actually. I think that improved the second one. Because, and as I said, I think it is SAM, Smart Access Memory, which, because not all the time, it depends, but if AMD don't activate a profile with SAM, then it will literally it won't be as good as it should be, the FPS in certain games. But that definitely got a bump, because I noticed that. So I think it was one of the recent driver updates, because I did notice a bump in that. I think it might have been the one just before this one has come out, 25.6.3. Because I did have I had a crash, but then I went back to it and it seemed alright. I did in Final Fantasy 16. So I think my drivers might have been corrupted, because I've been switching from Linux to Windows a lot, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Because I had a black screen, I had to restart but that's literally the first time I've experienced that since I got the 9010 XT. But then it seemed to sort itself out. So you will get minor issues like in anything, but nothing to the extent what I've had on Nvidia in the past, that's for sure. So at the end of the day, I just like a solid experience, and that's what I seem to get on AMD. So yeah, I mean, it is definitely as I said, I mean, it just feels like AMD can't win a lot of the time. That they give you better performance on something you buy, and then you still get all these people trying to literally slag AMD off and find they've got to look for something. There's always got to be one thing, even if it don't make sense, to say AMD are bad. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.